later this year, they are still here now, and they're going to be, again, fighting against the best team in the world. Arguably, you could even make the argument for Beast Mode, leading the charge as the #1 player. And in the offseason, you know, there's going to be a lot of conversations about what will happen with the rest of NA. And that's going to come down to what kind of version of G2 we get moving forward, from the major, running through champs, to even this tournament now. If we get this team firing in all cylinders, the Vitality run last year, but in their own right, they've made it to a grand finals every single open qualifier and major so far this season. It's an insane accomplishment. Backboard, park, double tap, tying it up very quickly.
Oh, well, I'm talking so much about G2. But what about Shopify? What about Parth? Inspirational from him on the backboard. And Daniel, their own. How he's suffocating on their side. And Shopify tried to set that up. Passes not finding their mark. And for G2, happy to just take the tackles at the tap in for Danny Boy. 3-1 for G2. They're rolling in game 1.
Look at that touch from Atomic. I mean, just knew exactly where his teammates were downfield. Again, the trust, the decisiveness from G2. Right? Couple of midfield challenges to go their way. Yes, they lose the tackle on the opposite end. They give up a goal here or there. But it hasn't been a blowout. They've kept it close. That's what you need moving on this best of 5.
Yeah, it's never a good sign if we're saying something like that. If we're saying, well, at least it wasn't a blowout. And,
that's right.
Well, maybe we could be wrong, as another one tacked on from G2. 25 seconds left, and they could get more if they wanted to. It's a good effort.
I like the pressure we're seeing early on from Shopify. Able to work through the corners. They get a boost grab. Parth actually splits right in front of Beast Mode. Couldn't get out in front of the ball, but that's okay. Atomic going to send it on its way. That is just cherry picking downfield. He was ready for the pass, caught it in transition, and puts it away.
Yeah, there's about 2 or 3 pinches that have been attempted. And this one is really
plenty of time, but it's these counterattacks from G2 that you work so hard for Shopify to get upfield, then you kind of run out of boost. Parth stuck in no man's land. G2 already on your back line, challenging everything. It's an open net, and it's 2-0 G2.
Well. G2 working this Shopify defense. Justin, I think, did what he had to do there. Unfortunately, lost the challenge on that back wall. He's the playmaker. And a lot of times setting up Daniel and Beast Mode in such great spots. And don't get me wrong, you know, Beast Mode, Daniel, they create enough space for themselves, but Atomic, together with those guys, have made G2 so good. Justin is able to slip one through here for Shopify. 2:20 on the clock. Plenty of time for Shopify to get back in.
I don't want to say it's a misread from Daniel. I think it's just, again, better execution. Very confident, very solid on the back line, makes the right read, and usually holds on to possession quite well.
Speaking of possession, oh
just
no.
Like that, man.
Oh
That's insane.
no. Oh no.
That's insane. It's stuff like this, man. Like, you don't need to be creative. It just has to work. Look at this 50s.
Oh, I was about to say, you know, G2 doing a great job of coming off their back wall and just keeping possession, even if you fall to the ground there.
Gotta feel like Game 2 is going to be theirs at this rate. Atomic, who has been the standout in this second game, might do it again from the side wall. One to beat. Parth in the net. Holds the reset, gets him to bite and make it 5-1.
I'm actually curious to see this one from Parth's POV. He's the last man. He's got full boost, lots to work with. Atomic, he clearly sees them coming after him, but you have to make a choice. 5-1 for G2. What was it, 4-1 the last game? I mean, this has been...
No, 4-2.
4-2, excuse me, 4-2, that's right.
Daniel?
Oh my gosh, he passed to him midair! Wait a minute! What is this touch from memory? Is that the coach? What's he doing?
Look at a setup from Parth.
Get this guy a team!
Whew. Luckily, they get a demo to kind of get Daniel out. That's right.
Press 1 if you know. Anyways,
Press
game 3.
F4 on your computer if you know what that means.
Game 3 in G2, looking for more beast mode? Yep, it's automatic. Automatic. Uh-oh is right.
Oh no. Well, Atomic, again, a better understanding of physics, and beast mode with no boost. Daniel, back wall, beast mode, maybe the double tap, taken away by Justin, and back to the midfield we go.
Good work from the defensive side, but now the follow-up is there from Parth. We're tied up in Shopify. This has been their closest game, and their best chance so far. Getting G2 to double commit means a clean back wall, and Parth with the placement
his back
ensures...
Atomic waiting on the goal line, and Beastman will try to get back out. Challenges player, not ball, through the corner. Daniel looking for the clear. Up to G2 to make the counterattack happen. Beast mode, redirect. Oh my word, Beast mode, you dirty man. 2-1 to G2 with 3 seconds to play.
Did he actually add a little more spice on that one towards the net? How did it? He put it, but he just left it in the same direction and just barely skimmed it. And now the kickoffs are coming out. What a block from B-Mode. He can't get the second. And at the 0 seconds, Parth puts it away. The kickoff shenanigans. Memory has done it. And Parth to finish. Part of that play at all. But by the time he hit that ball, he had nothing left in the tank. And everyone was rotating out now. Atomic was trying to clear out the bottom side of the attack. But the defense holding on for now, unless the misread comes through. And Beast Mode shuts him down. A valiant effort from Shopify Rebellion with their coach, but not good enough here in Game 3.
They're going to challenge everything. That is the status quo. That is a universal constant.
Doesn't work, man. I don't know. I feel horrible. That's how
who's the dummy now, pal?
But my voice is coming through perfectly, and that's all that really matters at the end of the day. You got your boy POAB, and you got fun, and well, it's not fun right off the rip. It's Pirates on a boat. They're taking first blood.
Yeah, and then maybe not the greatest start, but a better challenge from 5 up.
Right now, it's proving to be very difficult as they're playing essentially defense simulator the entire game. And now a great pass over to Eris, who couldn't really control it. But a tough ball for the defense. It's floating towards the goal line, and Andy crashes the net. It's 3-0 Pirates on a boat. Spaceman, I'm not going to lie to you. I think it's fair to say that Pirates on a Boat would be favored. I did not expect it to be a 3-0 before 2 minutes in Game 1.
Yeah, granted, Game 1s don't often mean a lot in certain series. There's a lot of just, let's get our bearings, a litmus test for squads. What do the offense look like? What do the defenses look like? We haven't seen a lot of the fun offense, no pun intended. But the big takeaway is the defense is making mistakes. They are giving the ball right back to Eris. They're throwing it away in the corner, allowing Andy to fly in and crash the net, giving away possession this easily against a squad that absolutely knows how to secure the shot.
Yeah, I mean, we have to give some credit over to Pirates here. I mean, they are playing perfectly right now, but a little demo might open things up. Oh my gosh, the placement from Talk, top left slot. And that's exactly what you need. You've got plenty of time to get back in. And you need your boy Talk to lead the way.
Still a best of 5. Welcome into Game 2. Onto the beachfront. Love to see that for the Shift Summer League. A little bit of a change up in the maps. We'll always call them maps. I will never call them otherwise. Oh, that's a great shot from Talk, though. A nice little setup downfield, and finally some fun for the Fun Boys.
Yeah, this is what I think this is kind of expected. 5 up was trying to get that boost, and it cost them the timing to get back. In fact, he didn't really.
Finally, now a chance for Fun to start to establish some more space, but just as I say that, possession back to 5 up. Xander goes for a challenge that essentially leads to nothing. 5 up still working off the backboard. There's the pass, and it was all set up from the midfield. It looked like a challenge might come through, but a bit indecisive, and in the end, it's Pirates on a boat who capitalize.
Yeah, great challenge from 5 up, straight into that, kind of flipping straight.
The first big series we've seen here on mainstream for this kid. And now the pass out to Xander in a 1v1. Try to find the air dribble bump. Will at least get a bump off the play. Andy gets the save. Tikaro from the corner can't center. Circles around center net. 5 up. Doesn't get the touch, but Talk does. Finally, the counterattack works out.
You asked me earlier, what does this kid bring to a team? It's clutchness. When you needed the most. And the opportunity for the flip reset. Trying to go behind 5 up. Not going to happen. And for Fun, I think a lot of confidence gained for them. But maybe you have to watch out for 5 up's double tap. And you watched them, and you did nothing about it.
There's not much you can do here. Tikaro thought he had space to pop this one for free in 5 up low. Pathing back towards net. It's open. Plays it low post. And a nice job by Eris to kind of track with the plays. Everything was developing. Now he'll get his chance on the ball. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. Look, Dazarin special.
That's a Dazarin special?
That's a Dazarin special.
Just the free ball that's a tap-in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Space, but it's working. They're kind of just throwing themselves at the ball, bullying their way forward in numbers. Here comes Andy out of nowhere. Gets one touch. Talk from the corner. Double tap. Triple. Maybe. Tikaro.
Oh, my gosh.
Center net. Finally, something on the board.
I mean, I'm not sure if this is exactly what Talk was going for, but he kept possession, and the second touch is what really throws off a defense. It bought Tikaro enough time.
Recenters nicely as well. Now foot race into the corner. Tikaro's going to win the battle. However, at the moment, Pirates on the boat doing a very nice job of maintaining their possession. Never mind. Talk takes it the length of the field, 3-2.
Talk says, let me have him. Let me have a piece of him. Last man in 5 up. Over your head.
Kid's different. He's valid. How about that? Oh, no backboard touch. Actually, a ridiculous clear by Eris. Phenomenal touch. Andy, oh my goodness. This doesn't happen without Eris's clear on the backboard. Like, yeah, it's an air dribble bump downfield. That's great. But Eris's touch was phenomenal.
Yeah, really, everyone.
Again, electing for boost. Talk sends it right back on its way, forcing 2 to commit on the goal line. Round 1, net's open. Fakes it.
Oh, my.
Gets it. A 1v2? Is that all it's taking? All right.
Oh, my goodness. Xander over 1 into the flip reset, and he's got Andy and 5 up in front of him, but they finds the space. Traded blows here now with the demos. Talk to get back to it. Lets it drop. Xander trying to get the bump, but the ball is going to bounce too high. Andy does get the clear. And Fun threatening Xander. Top right. Fun into the lead.
This is beautifully orchestrated as well. You allow Talk to kind of freestyle a little bit, really pull the defense apart, circle back to the midfield, still played. That Eris, confident around the corner. Andy out in front, loses the touch. T. Corral with another 50 win. Talk gonna beat him on the sidewall, but 5 up gets the possession regardless. Andy, the catch, the dump in the net. Is that a demo? I think it was. Yeah. And we're tied up.
Yeah, great demo. As 5 up. Just won that one, pickpocketed out of midair. Andy on the shot, but it's Eris who knew to dive. And now 5 up again, gonna threaten the air dribble to go. Talk makes the save. Eris tough angle, can't find it. Chaos in the box. And Fun are able to turn it away, but maybe only for the moment. Eris to drop it down on target. Good night.
Out of boost, out of options. Nobody at the midfield. Here comes Eris from the corner. Just a missile. Not saving that one. Pirates take the series 3-1 in 4.
And that's, you know, a blessing and a curse because, you know, when it works great, but it just means you add so many more moving pieces to an offense. And if you can't pull that off, well, you're in a really dangerous spot. And speaking of dangerous spot, there is nobody in the backfield because LJ takes away Nolly. A wide open shot, a kiss off the crossbar to boot. It's a 1-0 lead for Space Station.
And LJ just kind of the solo. Didn't have enough boost to keep the play moving. Hawks are waiting in the opposite wing. We'll give it right back. Calm, taking it on his lone. Noli, next man up, crossbarring down. Is it enough? J-Nap's waiting and places it perfectly. Good patience on the goal line for a tie game.
And another great, you know, example of getting everyone involved from OG. The air dribble towards the offense. And Nolly off the crossbar.
To work underneath. Calm, looked for a bump, wasn't able to find it. Here he comes back into the play. We'll center back out. Noli might try to just give it a light tap to help J-Naps crash in. Will do so.
What?
Still saved out, just a millimeter away from taking the lead. Still no open lane. OG struggling to find the window. SSG not giving him much.
Yeah, OG kind of throwing the ball towards SSG to see what sticks. Now LJ with 0 boost. Can he find the angle? It's wide open. He definitely can. And Hoxer, 2 minutes of overtime. SSG on top.
You work so hard, you get so far, but in the end, it's one counterattack for LJ and Hawks are there.
Completely off topic. We should have yellow and red cards in Rocket League. We should, and it should be given out by the casters.
Sure. Okay. I like this. Oh my goodness, I like that as well. Don't sleep on the knapsack, folks. He's pretty good. Hoxer kind of gives it right back, sets it up perfectly for J-Naps, and a 1-0 lead. Gives you a chance. Your SSG to try to keep possession and start throwing some shots towards the net. Still getting pushed back into their own goal line. And they'll lose that touch as well. I mean, there's just opportunities here where SSG look like they have all the real estate in the world to be able to get possession back, but they can't beat the contact.
And LJ just couldn't get back to the time.
Subprime placebo.
Yeah, that's right. The market of the decal market's going to crash, I think, after this.
Man, all it needs to crash is the offense. You like that? Here comes Calm.
Oh my God!
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Sweet Mary Martha!
Oh my God! Calm. He can do more than demolition. He can find the back of the net.
Chicago. And your vitality decal from the corner. Hoxer waiting. Can't beat Noli. Hoxer gets pushed off the play. A chance gone by the wayside. SSG will have to try again, but the net's wide open and it's 2-0.
Wow. And they are working Space Station with this one. Calm again trying to go for the demo, and this time misses his first man, but gets Hoxer in the back.
Thunder that just rattled my entire room, so let's make sure that our electricity stays on. LJ from the corner. Noli. Hoxer playing it shallow. Chicago. Perfect setup and a tie game.
Here they come. Space Station finding their mark. This time it was just off a Nolly touch, though. It was really what created the opportunity of
Hoxer gets
this
it right
play.
back, fights to the corner, bullies his way through the corner. JNAPS immediately gets a hand up. Chicago looking for the center. LJ was ready, but Hoxer on low boost, going to rotate out on the island. LJ will play it back. Com from the corner, crossbar down.
Whoa.
Com is too good.
Com just whipped that one into the net by himself. The setup from the corner, bang!
Is that over LJ? No, LJ gets out in front and holds on to possession, but a flurry of demos at the midfield. OG come out of this game immediately hot and ready to go. Uh-oh.
Chicago's got an open net. He almost got bumped into his teammate, but he'll put it home. And for Space Station Gaming, again, a very welcome start to this game. A demo will open things up, and obviously LJ and Chicago
This series
trying to
away
fight
is for. Are we going to Champions Field? Big demo that almost opened up a chance. Hold on, breakaway. Noli trying to lead block in front. Com soft touch, no boost, staying with it. JNAP dead center net, and it's tied.
Love that from Com. Didn't have enough boost to get back up to it anyways. JNAPS hit that one really weak, but it was a great block. Com feints the touch. JNAPS come on, strikes right. That one pitches wide.
That was centered. That's likely a goal. Hoxer around one. Hoxer looking for game 5. Calls it off the crossbar. Chicago centered up perfectly. We're going 5.
We're going 5, and a well-earned one here from SSG. Hoxer finally got a clean look at the net with a flip reset. Went a little high,
for
but
SSG
everyone
to close out an opening goal here in game 5. Instead, we go back to, again, more boom ball, more ping pong. Right over Noli. Chicago leads the fake. LJ gets the finish. And downfield, just moments later, it's SSG who draw first blood.
That's so tough for Noli, because the second he started boosting forward, that one's rocketed over the top of his head. So now he's got
from OG hasn't given them much. But Chicago upfield with the fake, maybe one for the road. And Hoxer will have to track it back to his own goal line. Back pass to Chicago. If it touches, it's done. OG looking for a miracle here in game 5, and it won't happen. It won't matter. SSG.
There's a reason why we live.